Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to I'm Right, I'm Right. The show, the live show, will start in approximately 4 minutes and 30 seconds. So, if you don't want to listen to me from now till then, and you're listening to this in replay, you can fast forward right past this spot and just get right into the show. And for our audio only listeners, thank you so much for listening on to the audio version of this vodcast. We really appreciate it. You boost our numbers up. You also have been doing a great job listening to our sponsors before and after the show. So thank you so much for that. Now, for those of you that are going to be here live, and you're going to be right here with us as the show is going on, we only have 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go before we start the show. We are checking things out and making sure that everything works. And we have a guest tonight, Solomon Pratt. And Solomon, are you here tonight? Solomon? We don't hear you again. So do what you did before and we'll get that worked out. But yeah, we're not hearing you again. So yes, for those of you that are here and going to be live, remember you can put your comments and text and questions all on Facebook and YouTube. But if you really want to be daring and get right into the show, all you have to do is click that link, the one that brings you right into the show. So I'll check with Solomon again, and this is why we have the 5 minutes before the show. We test things out. So, Solomon, say something to me. There we go. We got you again.
Perfect.
All right.
Great. Okay.
All right, just stand by for us, and we've got 2 minutes and 10 seconds, and the show will
Perfect.
begin. All right, great.
Wonderful.
All right. Okay, so as I was saying, for those of you that are going to be live right here and watching this show as we do it, you can ask questions, and you just use the comment section and just ask your questions and post your comments, and because we really love hearing what you have to say, because our audience makes the show better. We want it to be interactive. We want everybody to engage with us as the show goes on. So that's basically how it's gonna run. Now tonight with Solomon Pratt, he is a health coach and a author. So he's gonna tell some of us how to get healthy. Some of us may be healthy already. I wonder who that is. Certainly not me. Well, anyway, we've got about 1 minute left until the show starts, and Jill and I will be here live. And again, if you listen to all of this and you're ready to fast forward, and check out the show, if you're watching in replay or listening in replay, now you just might as well stay because we've got another 35 seconds and the show will start, and you will see Jill and my lovely wife here on I'm Right, I'm Right. So we'll see you in 20 seconds. So please stand by. Come on, Jill. There we go. All right, here we are.
Here we are again. It must be Wednesday.
It is Wednesday.
And that means it's time for I'm Right.
I'm right.
And I'm Jill Cox Cordova.
I'm Anthony Cordova.
Yay! Yes, you are.
Are you surprised that I'm Anthony Cordova?
No. That's who you are.
Imposter. I might be an imposter.
I hope not.
It could happen.
You always tell me you're glad I don't have a twin.
I am.
So there only needs to be one of you.
Okay. All right.
There is only one of you.
All right. Well, cool. What's happening tonight? What's going on?
Well, tonight we do have a guest.
A guest?
Yes. And we'll get to that a little bit later. But first, let's welcome people that we know are here.
Who do we have?
We have Connie's here.
Hi, Connie. How are you?
Hi, Connie.
Good to see you.
Welcome. And I bet that means that Ronaldo's here too.
Probably.
Yep. Probably. Yeah. So we'll see who else chimes in and says they're here.
What is that over our heads?
It says I'm right.
I'm right.
I'm right.
How'd that get there?
It just appeared like magic.
Shoot. Is that going to stay there the whole show?
No. It will not.
All right, cool.
It will not.
I was just
Does
curious.
it bother you?
I don't know. It's like it's putting words into my mouth.
Oh.
You know? So I don't know.
Well, we have other people chiming in that they're here. Mrs. Wise from my high school.
Oh, wow. Hi, Mrs. Wise.
She's
not from my high school, though.
She's from my high school. She's one of the reasons I became a writer, because she was my English high school teacher.
You were a good student, too, Jay.
I was. Yeah. I was a good student. In her class, anyway.
You were a good student in all your classes. Come on.
All right. Well, since we have a guest tonight, I'll keep it moving.
Yeah.
So last week, you may recall that our episode was about tracking people, sharing location, right?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
So every week I do a poll, unless we have a guest tonight. This week I did not do a poll because we have a guest, but later on I will.
Okay.
And so last week I asked people on LinkedIn, do you have a problem with people tracking your location?
Okay.
So the options were yes, no, and depends on who's tracking me.
Okay.
So 50% said yes, they do have a problem.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That surprises me.
50%. 50.
Wow.
Only 10% said no.
Huh.
How about that?
That surprises me.
And then the other 40% said depend on
who's tracking you.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. So,
yeah, when I get 20 years older, then it'll be okay to track me, because I won't know where
where you are. So somebody needs to tell you.
I'll be like, where am I?
So somebody needs to tell you, right?
Where am I? I thought I was in my backyard, and I'll be, at the park or something,
Well, we mentioned that we have a guest, and our topic this week is about how taking control of your body, taking care of your body,
physical body, your physical body,
your temple, right?
Okay.
Can impact your relationships and your career.
Ooh.
But our guest, and we're going to introduce him in a moment. Our guest says that that often involves transformation.
Yes.
And that transformation starts with a decision.
Okay.
So it's part of a segment that we call
Stand by your stance.
Well, we want everybody to know who you are.
Anyway.
That's why we still have that on there. Okay, so you're transforming your body. You're restoring your health. You're transforming your body. But according to our guest, that starts with a decision. What do you think that decision is? What's your stance on that?
Well, I think my stance is, because this is the type of person I am.
Uh-oh.
My stance is, when I decide to do something,
Yes.
I just do it. So let's say I say, okay, it's time for me to, start working out and doing more of that. Then I just do it. So, quit messing around. You say you need to do something, just do it.
Okay.
Just do it.
Okay. So your stance is the decision is to now it's time to do it.
Yeah, it's time to commit to it and do it. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
My stance is similar. Mine is it starts with your mindset. The mind
that's similar.
affects the body, I believe.
Yeah.
So let's see what our guest says.
What do you think our guest has to say? Who do we have?
Well, first of all, our guest name, welcome.
Yeah, people are clapping
is
for
Solomon Pratt.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Welcome,
Happy to
Solomon.
be here. Thank you so much, Jill.
Thank you for being here. Now, for our audience, let me tell you Solomon's credentials before we have him weigh in on that. He's a certified health coach. He's a glute specialist, so he makes your booty beautiful.
Certified glute specialist, too.
Hey, Jill, take a look.
Okay.
Uh-oh. You got a feature on him.
He's a nutritionist, because that goes hand in hand with your body, right?
Yes, it does.
And he's the founder of SolomonFitnessWorld.com. And in a few moments after Solomon has been talking for a while, we're going to let you know how you can work with him if you would like. Okay, so Solomon, what decision does transformation start with?
Jill, that's an excellent question. Transformation starts with a person being honest with themselves.
Okay.
Honest with yourself, and it's also a battle. It's a battle between a person's spirit, when you're honest with yourself, versus a person's ego. So a lot of times the ego will stop you from getting results because you think that you have everything under control. So a lot of times people say, well, okay, it does start with your mindset, but for the most part, the problem is you can have the best mindset in the world, but if you don't have the energy, you don't have the discipline, and especially if you don't have systems in place, a lot of times you're not going to go nowhere and you're not going to be able to stay consistent. So it's about having systems in place. That's the advanced way. And speaking of tracking, like you said last week, I can track my clients' macros in real time, there's steps, and I can see how long it's been since they've been on the app. So I can track them too.
Oh boy.
You be tracking
Well,
people.
I hope your clients are the ones that said they're okay with being tracked.
Yes. Yep.
But that gets into accountability, right?
Yes, to the highest level.
Okay. Well, you also say that controlling your body impacts your relationships and your career.
Yes.
Explain.
Yes, Jill. So 1,000%. So when a person is more fitter, people give you more respect. Say, wow, this person actually do what they say. This person can follow a system. This person can just stick to a program and a routine. This person can also control their food addictions. So this person do what they say. So those are the positive things that come when a person has a healthy, fit body. A lot of times people won't say, man, I think this person do what they say. This person this, they that. A lot of times they just have more respect for you, but they just want to say it. And then that helps with your business, your personal life, and everything. It helps when a person has more confidence and more belief in themselves, and they actually have like a stronger image. It helps with everything.
Wonderful.
Okay. Well, I just like it when people say, hey, Tony, you look good.
Oh, yeah, that's nice too. That's nice too.
That's all I need.
Hey, good.
Tony, you look good. All right, cool. That's all I need.
That's all you need?
That's all I need in life. Well, I need you, Jill. But
I was going to say, what am I?
Other than needing you, the next thing I need is just say, hey, Tony, you look good. And I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Solomon,
so
you specialize in helping women 45 and older. Why did you choose that demographic?
Sure, that's an excellent question. Because I've been a trainer for 12 years, and the main thing that I realized that people really need help with their habits. So that's really the most important thing. Because I realized that for the most part, when I would train a woman, and then something would happen, like something in her job or a relationship, and then they would fall off. So I realized that it takes more than just being a good coach. So when I became a certified health coach, I specialized in behavior change and also helping a person with their sleep hygiene, their stress management, and those just made a person better. And sometimes a person couldn't even work out, and by me just helping them with their habits, that made a big difference. So just me training the women, when it comes down to fitness, in my opinion and also my experience, they're more coachable and they're willing to pay for stuff like this high ticket coaching that can help them because they're usually paying for massages and spending a whole bunch of money on stuff like that.
Really?
Did I hear you correctly? You said women are more coachable?
Yes, I mean on a fitness aspect when it comes down to personal training.
Okay. Okay.
So wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yes.
So you're saying that men are less coachable than women?
For the app wise.
Oh,
For the app wise.
okay.
For the app
For
wise.
the
Because
app. Okay.
yes. I would say for that because I would say that my main clients, when I did one-on-one training, the men was more dedicated toward coming, to the one-on-one training. But the issue is, for the most part, the men, they don't really. I mean, the men want a trainer in person if they get a trainer in person. And then like how the women, they can understand the whole concept of, okay, he has an app that he used to track everything I do and to stay in contact with me. So just and then what I charge for the coaching, the women pay more for it. So just the women are the ones that that I go after because they basically respect the craft and then they're more open minded.
I see.
I can understand that. I am a service provider too with editing, and I used to do resumes for people. And there are some clients that, even though they hire you, they think they know better than you.
Yes, that's the problem. That's the problem.
And so for me, it wasn't about gender; it was about the person, right?
Yes.
So I learned how to select my clients better, and that sounds like what you're doing.
Yes, 1,000%, though. So yeah, because I've been doing it for so long, and then I see the same pattern, the same patterns. And I know who pay me, and for the most part, most people are the same.
Right.
So this, so that's
Right.
where I learned from sales and just most people are the same. But yeah, I mean, I'll train anybody as long as the person is open to it, and especially for marketing. Unless you have a lot of money like McDonald's, you can't target everybody. So just when it comes down to you having a certain budget, you have to be laser focused so you can get the most out of your budget because men have this want and this need, women have this want and this need. So a lot of times with the women, they have like knee problems, they have lower back problems, hip problems. So just I know how to help that with them, which I can help the men too. But just the women are just more likely to go and pay for that.
I understand. I understand.
Yeah, I understand that too, because I'm pretty cheap. All right.
Yep.
I would say frugal.
I'm frugal.
You're frugal. You're not cheap.
Thank you for clearing that up.
I'm just saying.
Frugal.
I'm just saying. So, Solomon, at the beginning of your comments, you mentioned that it's about support systems. And
Yes.
in your book, by the way, everybody, the name of Solomon's book is called The Anti-Inflammatory Fitness Bible for Women. And the subtitle is Melt Stubborn Belly Fat, Balance
Yes.
Hormones, and Thrive, everybody, through
Thrive.
menopause without the burnout. So
Yes.
in that book, you mention that in terms of support systems, there are certain types of relationships you should consider having in your circle. Can you explain what kinds of people those are?
Yes, exactly, Jill. So it's 5 people that you want to have in your relationships, period. When it comes down to you being able to achieve wealth, you also achieve happiness. So one of them is the fitness buddy. The fitness buddy is somebody that's going to cheer you on, so they're going to just, make it fun and keep you consistent. So that definitely makes a big difference. You having that person in your life, and then they can just keep you on the right track. So one of them is a fitness buddy. The other one is the mentor. And a lot of times, especially in the Black community, they don't see value in paying a mentor. So a mentor wants you, to get them after you actually done some work and you actually have some experience. So just having a mentor is really, I would say, the only shortcut. So the only shortcut is actually having a mentor, somebody who specializes in this, and they actually have the track record. And then that's how you can just shorten the learning curve by having a mentor. But somebody that they can hold you accountable. You have the experience, you have the expertise, and then they can just make it easier for you and give you a blueprint. Like even myself, I actually have a mentor. I don't know if you all ever heard of him. Have you heard of Brandon Carter before?
Not me.
I don't think
Brandon
so.
Carter.
No.
Okay, so he's a master trainer. He's been a personal trainer for like 20 years, and now all what he do is he actually trains personal trainers. And then he's the one that gave me my online setup. But the kind of money that I had to pay for it, most trainers wouldn't pay for that. So usually people think of just online training as you just having a Zoom where you're just looking at the person while you're working out with them. And then that's okay, but that's not. I realize that women, especially, and people period, but especially women need help when they're not in the gym, when the trainer is not with them. So when it comes down to somebody being able to see their macros, their calories, their steps, and making sure that the person do it, that for the most part changed everything. So ever since I have it set up like that, though, I can make sure a person do what they're supposed to do, and that just forces everything to just be better. So that's why I realized that people need help when they're not in the gym. So that's the biggest test. But a person has to be able to put their ego aside. If a person cannot put their ego aside, I can't help them. And most people, the problem is that they only respect what they do and they don't respect what nobody else do.
I see.
Well,
You have questions?
yeah. I'm questioning the ego.
Yes.
Ego.
Yes.
Where ego, I believe, in some people can be a positive thing. Your ego can give you confidence to accomplish something that maybe you couldn't accomplish before because your ego is telling you, hey, I'm great. I can do this. This is my ego is just crazy high. I'm full of ego. Yeah, sometimes it may be to my hubris, okay? Where my ego and my confidence is so great that maybe I fail. That's possible.
Yeah.
But the ego can be a driving force, I believe.
Yes,
in a person.
it can. Yes. I say it can, but it has to be in check. And I say also has to be, does the person have a track record that it actually backs up their ego? So if a person has an ego without having a track record of being able to get results, and that's a problem. And also the devil was the first person to have an ego.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He thought that he was better than God.
Not me. No, not me. I don't have an ego like that. Heck no. Oh man, I don't even think that. I won't even say it, that's for sure. But I won't even let that thought cross my mind.
Yeah, there you go. So that's great. That's great. And I'll give you another example. Just like Floyd Mayweather, he has a huge ego, but he's that good. So that's understandable because he actually has a track record and he's that good. So this, but the problem is when a person has that ego and they actually haven't done the work and they don't have the expertise or the skills, then that's when it's dangerous.
Yeah, could be. Yes, that is absolutely true.
And also the other thing, the other person you should have in your corner is, if we talk about the romantic partner, you want to have somebody that this person actually believes in you and they're not holding you back, and they actually aid you when it comes out to you getting things done. So that's very important to have somebody who supports you, not nobody who's jealous of you or they're trying to go and talk you out of doing stuff. So a lot of times what people don't realize is having the wrong partner can alter your fate.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
And bad friends can do that too.
I agree. Bad friends you see all the time. You'll see somebody who's trying to go and accomplish their goals, and a lot of times, if you tell people what you're doing, they're going to test you to see how bad you want it. So they're going to test you to come out to going to these social events or eating these kind of meals around you.
They're going to say, "Come on, let's go get some ice cream." Come on, let's go.
Yes,
Hey, nah, you don't need to work out. You need to treat yourself and go out and get some ice cream.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, so they'll push you away. And now the other person is the confidant. The confidant is somebody that can also help you where whatever you're taking on a challenge, they're there to go and cheer you on. So they're also like a cheerleader. So they definitely help having that person.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Jill used to be an avid walker,
Mm-hmm.
a
Yes.
race walker,
A race walker.
actually.
I had
wow,
form.
okay.
I had form.
And I always supported her in any event.
Yes.
she
He would come to
entered.
my races and cheer
Okay,
me
sure.
on
I
and
love that.
and get other people to cheer me on as I got to the finish line.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. So that's perfect. That's lovely. I love seeing that.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, we
So I have put up, if people want to work with you, since we're talking about coaches and mentors and things like that, I've put up how, like, this is an application, Solomon. Is that correct?
Yes. So everything is personalized. So it takes about 5 minutes to fill it out. A person fills out the application, and for the ones who qualify, I would go and make them a presentation and show me going over the application and how my training program worked and how I would help them.
Oh,
So everything
well,
is personalized.
okay.
It's personalized, so
Yes,
depending on what
everything.
they need to work
Yes.
on. I see.
Yes.
So I heard
yes,
you
everything.
just say if a person qualifies.
Yes.
So what's that process about? How do they qualify to become you to become their trainer?
Yeah, I think that's an excellent question. So I have different questions on there for me to see how bad does the person want it, and also if a person can actually afford to pay for this kind of service. So I have different questions on there that I have a person will fill out, and it'll tell me where they are. And I have
You-
also
okay.
buy now, pay later options available.
Okay. But you don't ask for their credit score, do you?
Not yet.
Not yet?
I
Not
might
yet.
have to.
Not
I
yet.
hope you don't.
It would tell me a lot about them too, but but right now I'm not asking for that though.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get to our next segment that we call
I'm trying to help you.
Okay.
All right, before I ask you to give us some parting advice, I just want to say that there are other people here that we haven't said hello to.
Okay.
So Ronaldo is here. We said earlier that we thought
Hello,
Ronaldo would be
Ronaldo.
here. And then Diane is here, and she says,
Diane
hi,
is
Jill and
here.
Tony. So, hi,
Hi.
Diane. Hi, Diane. All right. So if anyone in our audience has questions for Solomon, now's the time to ask it because we are almost out of time. But while we're waiting for that, Solomon, what's your parting advice for people who want to, they really want to improve their well-being, but they don't really know if it's time for them to, like, they don't know if it's time for them to start. So what would you tell them?
Okay. Gio, that's a great question, and that's actually one of the main reasons that they keep people back because they're waiting for the perfect circumstance. Or they got so much going on, but just your health has to be a priority, and then otherwise life is going to keep coming at you. I say really, life's way of testing you is to see how bad does the person want to change. The people find a way to make time for things that they care about. People find a way to spend money and spend time on going on vacations or going on Beyonce tickets. So you gotta want it bad enough. And I say also a person, it helps out too by setting smart goals. Smart goals. It need to be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. Most people do not set smart goals. So they say something that's very vague. And they're also not tracking it. So if it's not specific, more than likely you actually won't be able to make progress and be able to see how far you actually have came. So it needs to be specific. You have to say, okay, I want this, and also, okay, what sacrifices am I willing to make to get there? So a lot of times you're gonna have to not be able to, to eat out at the restaurant as much as you used to. You can't, drink wine every single night like how you did before. So you're gonna have to give something to get something. So you're gonna have to pick a side.
I picked the side of wine.
At least you're honest about it, though. Actually,
I was going to say that's part of it, right? It's being honest.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. Speaking of that, how I would help somebody is I actually have a habit on my app where if a person drinks a lot, which I can tell by the questions that I actually ask them, I would have a habit for them to abstain from alcohol. So I have a habit tracker, and then with the habit tracker, I can go and just put it. Okay, you can have wine only this day, and I can see if it actually had wine. And the goal is to have them to build up a winning streak of 17, 18 days. So that's the goal.
Okay.
So you're not taking wine away from them forever.
No, because I learned through trial and error, you can't just, totally have a person to go cold turkey, but somebody have been doing this so long. So you have to give them some type of leeway.
That makes sense. That makes
Yeah.
sense. Do you have any advice you want to give in this episode?
Replace the wine with sex.
Yeah,
That would do it.
That's exercise.
Yeah, that's right. You burn more calories. So when you want a glass of wine, have sex instead.
yeah, you could. Or so actually, I got one where it kind of feel like wine. You can have kombucha. The drink.
Kubasa. It's a
Kombucha.
drink?
Yes.
Ah.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
and what's
it's a
special
fermented
about
tea.
it? It's
Yeah,
fermented.
it's a fermented tea, and actually, over the course of time, it can taste a little bit like alcohol. Oh yes, it can.
But isn't it I've had that, Solomon. Isn't that an acquired taste?
Yes, it is. It is. But also too, y'all, it is also good for your gut health.
Yeah, but that means it tastes horrible.
Well, I mean, actually, but that's a sacrifice. Everything you have can't taste like a treat all the time.
That's true.
I was
That's
taking
true.
shots of apple cider vinegar every day.
Oh yeah,
every
actually,
morning.
it has some of it in there. Actually,
Yeah,
some of it is in
every
there.
morning, and I did it for probably maybe 2.5 months.
And what happened?
Well, it did seem to balance me out. So, things
Okay.
that weren't working right, just it did balance me out, and I started losing weight and all of that. But I never got used to the taste of it. It was
an
just
acquired
so
taste.
horrible.
Yeah, it is.
And I
It is
I
a
stopped.
acquired taste.
Yeah, but I stopped. But it seemed to help get me into a healthier rhythm, or my body felt healthier.
We have a couple of questions for you, Solomon, from our audience. The first one comes from Ronaldo. He says, is it difficult to motivate a 78-year-old man? And if so, could they afford it?
Okay. Oh wow, that's an excellent question. I would say it'd be good. I would say to find out what's his why. Make sure that he has a strong why for wanting to do it, and then you can go and just leverage that.
Okay.
That'll help him too. To have a strong enough reason for him. You can say something like, okay, does he have grandchildren? Do he want to be able to play with his grandkids? So by him getting his health in order, he'll be able to pick up his grandkids and and just play with them, or he could just take his wife out, or even sex. He might also be able to have sex with his wife again.
Again?
Again.
How do you know he stopped?
Again.
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying.
Man, he gonna
Well,
come
have a
after
better
you.
sex with
He's
your wife.
gonna come after
No,
you,
we
Solomon.
didn't say it. He said it.
Okay,
He's
okay.
gonna
So,
come after you, Solomon, and we gonna
Okay.
act like we don't know you. We don't know him.
Speaking of sex, Diane says, Tony,
What?
find me a boyfriend and I will gladly swap wine for sex.
Diane, I want
Okay.
to introduce you to Solomon
Oh, yeah.
Pratt.
Solomon is single.
well, okay. So, yeah.
He's
yeah.
a-
Diane is lovely.
He's a nice young man. He'll help
Okay.
you get in shape, and
Yeah,
he
I got high
might
standards.
make a good companion. He might.
Yeah, but I would say, y'all, being with me is kind of challenging because I specialize in making women better. So this is definitely, I believe in women being able to be a good helpmate and making her better
Oh,
and
but
giving
wait a
her
minute.
instructions and just
but-
making her a better person.
But wait a minute. Maybe she can make you better.
Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. She has connections. She has that and things. And yep, she had a great network. I would love that.
All right,
Okay.
all right.
Well, Ronaldo, back to, I guess you're not in trouble. He says thank you.
Oh, thank you.
And then he also said,
he said, thank you, but watch
"Thank you
your back."
very, very much. He said, all right. We have another
He
question
didn't show
for
you
you.
that way. He said, watch your back.
Okay, all right,
You're
okay.
watching behind you.
All right. So Diane has a question. She says, what are the best exercises for arthritis in the knees? I am
Oh, that's an excellent
69
question.
and I walk at least 30 minutes, 5 to 7 days a week. Go ahead, girl.
Oh wow, my God, that's a great question. And also speaking of that though, like I said, since I'm a certified glute specialist, I know how to strengthen up the knees too. So yeah, so definitely by you having stronger glutes, Diane, it will help you have more control over your knee. So you can also do something what we call clamshells, where you would basically lay on the side and you can have a band. I think I got one of my bands going. I got one over here. Do I have one of them on me? So I have my ankle. Oh, here it is. Perfect. Oh man, so it's meant for her. So you would go and so these are my glute bands. So you would go and put this on and have it to be right above your kneecap, and you would just lay on the side and you would just lift your leg like that. So that's one way is doing clamshells. So that definitely help you be able to get your glute medius stronger and get your hips stronger, and you're gonna have more control over your knee. And you also can go and take this on, and you can sit down in a chair, and you can just pulse and open up your legs going in and out. That's the second thing you can do, and to help you have more control over your knee. I wouldn't advise for you to be doing squats if you're having knee problems like that, and you have to take steps to go and lubricate your knee. So I also specialize in it too. So definitely, Diane, I would say fill out my application. I can find out more about what you need, and I can tell you how I will help you.
Excellent.
All
Excellent.
right.
And do you sell the bands that you're showing?
Yes. I have these. I have them in a pack of 3. I got just one on me right now. So this, yes, I have these come in a pack of 3. I got 3 different levels. Right, I got one on me right now. So these are made from cotton. They're super durable. I've been selling these for the last 7, 8 years. And also, I have also my ankle bands. So my ankle bands are really good too. So you will open these up like this. And I love to walk with these. So this is really good for toning the stomach, toning the back. And you can also do leg extensions with these. That'll also help you get your knees stronger. So yeah, just I actually make programs for women to strengthen up their knees too. But also too, it's about also lubricating the knee. So I have a different way that I also recommend to go and do that. So yes, so I specialize in strengthening the knee, strengthening the hip, and also the lower back. Those are common areas that women when they get older, they have problems with. So I'm really good at helping them with that.
Okay, wonderful. Okay,
Great question.
so we have a comment. This is from Chris and Tamia, and they got here a little late, and this says, "What have we walked into?"
Oh well, these
all
are
they see is
in
silence.
relationships.
Arthritis. We got it all
Yeah.
tonight in this episode, don't we?
But also, I love it. I love it. You know, just dating and health. These are things I'm passionate about and I have experience about. And I hear all the time. Yes, I want to have the women to be more mobile and feel better, and yeah, just have less pain. And yes, and also it's important to be able to stop the pain from the source. That's the other thing that I also get into in my book on how to go and stop the pain from the source. So you got to do it a few different ways.
Excellent. And Diane thanks you for your advice.
You're so welcome, Diane.
All right. Well, we are actually over.
Okay. Oh wow, man.
With it, that went quickly, didn't it? It went quickly.
Yeah.
So again, if you would like to work with Solomon, this is if you do, put this in your browser and type it, you'll come up with the application to work with him. Not on you. With you.
Yep.
I'll get it right.
No problem.
But again, this has been Solomon Pratt. And again, a coach, an author. The name of the book is The Anti-Inflammatory Fitness Bible for Women. But as you've seen tonight, his advice can really help us all.
Yeah. All
Yes.
right. Well, I hear music playing.
All right,
love it.
Solomon. Thank you so much
thank you
for being
for being
here.
here.
We really
No
appreciate it.
problem. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you,
All
Jill.
right.
Absolutely. Talk to you soon.
All right, see y'all.
All right.
Take care.
You too.
Hey, so we need to start closing this show out, Jill. All right. I'm right. Every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. Now, you can also watch the show on Jill's website, which is jillcoxcordova.com, and click the podcaster tab. All right. After show, anyone? We need your input. Give us some ideas for shows. People always ask us, where do you get the ideas for your shows? We just talk to each other. Okay, that's a good idea for a show. So come up with some where Jill and I were just talking to each other. All right. What else have we got, Jill? We getting ready to close this out? We're going to say goodbye?
We're saying bye. Thank you
Say
again,
bye.
Solomon. We really appreciate
Thank
it. We hope that you all got something out of this tonight.
Yeah, me too. I got something out of this.
Me too.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, love
next
you
week.
all.
Love
I'm
you.
still going to talk while the credits go.
All right.
Because I want to talk to especially our audio-only listeners. Now, audio-only listeners, you guys are the way we get paid. So, when we're done, please watch and listen. Actually, listen to a word from our sponsor. And we love you all, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.